Hello guys, in this particular session we will be looking into what is artificial intelligence and what are its advantages and disadvantages. I shall start writing artificial intelligence. Okay, so artificial intelligence it is defined as human like intelligence in machines. So it is defined as human like intelligence in machines. So machines are very smart, they are able to act like and think like a human. So that is where the human intelligence is taking place into the machines. Now we will look into some of the stats. The AI industry in India is expected to be $10 billion by 2025. $10 billion by 2025, and it is expected to grow at a annual growth rate compounded annual growth rate of about 35%. You can just look into the number, 35% compounded annual growth rate. So it shows it's a very promising industry, and if India wants to become $5 trillion economy, $5 trillion economy, India must tap to the benefits and to the upcoming avenues which is being opened by AI industry, and it will actually help India grow faster. So this is a kind of a sunrise industry. You can use the word sunrise industry. Sunrise industry. This is sunrise industry, AI industry. Okay. So there is also the too much of emphasis on startups in India, which is decent in number. About 500 about startups are there in country based on AI. And these what the startup that I have just told you, they are those which are registered, and there are many other startups which are not properly registered. So now we will look into the advantages and disadvantages of the artificial intelligence in various field and various dimensions. Okay, so I am starting first with your healthcare. So what is healthcare? So what are the contribution that AI gives in healthcare? So the first contribution that it gives is it basically enables us earlier disease detection. So earlier disease detection. So you will be able to detect a disease quite early, and it will be easy to diagnose at the earlier stand. Then it is also possible to give personalized treatment based on the person. So personalized matlab case by case basis. If you are a person who has certain problems, so your medication will be in that pattern only. So personalized treatments are there. Earlier disease detection हो गया. Then you can also have we can utilize these particular things in very accurately and efficiently addressing your various heart disease and neurological disease. So basically it gives you better accuracy and efficiency accuracy and efficiency in terms of detection, in terms of personalized treatment. So things should be improved. So earlier disease detection and personalized treatments, this is possible in the healthcare sector. Now if we look into the agriculture, what we can get in the agriculture, again we can start with because it is agriculture, so it may help actually improve the crop yield by uh, by utilizing it effectively and efficiently. So it may promote the improve crop yield. It may improve the crop yield, so crop yield may rise. Secondly, it can also identify the crop disease, pests, and other nutrient deficiencies. So it can identify a let's say there are certain crop diseases, then some pests which are attacking it, and thirdly, it may also identify the nutrient deficiencies. So it may identify nutrient deficiencies, identify crop diseases, pests, and nutrient deficiencies. These are first 2 points. Then third point is also about it actually gives us the enabling action that we can take to prevent such things. So it may enable us to take prompt actions. Prompt actions for what? Prompt actions to address the crop disease, pest attack, or nutrient deficiencies on time. Okay, so these are the some of the benefits in agriculture sector through artificial intelligence. Then field of, let's say we come into economy, so we have finance. In the financial market, in the financial sector, it can actually help detect the fraud detection. So faster or improved fraud detection. You can detect the fraud quite easily and early, and by analyzing the behavior of those agents, and it can actually identify the pattern better. So better pattern identification, better pattern identification. So better pattern identification, which actually helps understand the regulators to make policies which could not be harnessed by few who have the more information. So these are some of the benefits. Then if we go into retail sector, that is again in the economy section. So in the retail sector, it can actually personalize our shopping experience. So personalized shopping behavior, then it can also actually help us recommend better products. You might have seen in the Amazon, you go there and you find a particular brand coming to you time and again. So it also recommends products based on your previous buying history. Okay, so that's again a kind of personalization, and that actually causes what? It causes the increased customer loyalty. Okay, then in the manufacturing, we can also go into it. In the manufacturing sector, again, it can actually help us predict the machine failure, minimize the downtime, and reduce the maintenance cost. So we can write that it can help us predict the machine failure. Predict machine It can help us predict the machine failure. It can actually minimize the downtime or reduce the maintenance cost. So cost reduction could come with it. Cost reduction, okay, and it actually help us promote our efficiency in the manufacturing sector. Then we come to education. What are the benefit that artificial intelligence is giving in the field of education? So again, artificial intelligence, as machines are more smart, they're more intelligent, again they provide us personalized learning experience. Personalized learning experience. Personalized learning experiences by analyzing the learning data and providing customized learning paths. Or the second benefit that it can give is it can actually help teachers by automating administrative tasks and providing real-time feedbacks on student performance. So real-time feedback for student performance, real-time feedback on students performance, real-time feedback, real-time feedback on student performance. And in the field of transportation sector we can look into it. In the field of transportation sector, you can very well analyze it that it can actually help us improve traffic management. So it can actually help us improve our traffic management. Traffic management, it can help us improve our traffic management. Then it actually help us reduce congestion. So these are the result with the better traffic management and increased safety on roads. So reduce congestion and increased safety. And increased safety. Okay. And actually also help us promoting the self-driving car. You might have heard about Elon Musk, the Tesla, the self-driving cars are also there. So they are all AI powered. So self-driving cars, self-driving cars. So these are there. And in the field of environment, again it actually help us significantly. In the field of environment, what it can actually contribute, it can actually help us monitor and predict natural disaster. So firstly is monitor and predict natural disaster. Monitor and predict natural disaster is one very important thing. Secondly, it can actually help us better mitigate the impact of climate change. Mitigate impact of climate change. So these are some of the benefits that we have covered in while going through different dimensions and different fields, like involved, like we have looked into. Let me use a different pen. So we have utilized the dimension of environment and artificial intelligence to predict the natural disasters, improve climate change adaptation and mitigation. Then in the field of transportation, again we have looked into the how it is going for traffic management, reduce congestion and safety. Then we have read about the education, where it is improved for personalized learning experiences, real time data feed, real time feedback for students. Then in the field of manufacturing, to predict the machine failure and reduce the cost reduction. Then in the retail sector, it actually gives us the personalized shopping behavior. It also recommends products to the customers based on their previous buying pattern. In the field of finances, it actually promotes better fraud detection, improved fraud detection, better pattern identification. So more or less the better policy making by the SEBI. And in the agriculture sector, again it actually helps us improve the yield by timely identifying the crop disease, pest attacks, nutritional deficiencies, and enable us to take the prompt action. So these are some of the benefits. And again we also had the healthcare sector. In the healthcare sector, again the disease detection is possible, personalized treatment is possible, and accuracy and efficiency also takes a front seat. So in these way, artificial intelligence is going to impact in a multidimensional way. And with the rising internet of things, so artificial intelligence is going to become a part of our life, a part of our life. It is said that we do not use technology, we live technology. We live technology. We live technology. We do not use technology now. Those were the time when we used technologies for some half an hour, 1 hour in the entire day, and everything was physical, and we had to go here and there and buy things go to school. But now our broader part of our life is concentrated using the various technologies that are at our disposal. So with the rising in these technologies, the impact that they are having in our life is significant. So we can say we are living in technology, not they are a part of technology. And as I am saying this, to every side there there's a just opposite side too. So now we will look into what is this opposite side and which is creating a challenge for all of us. So let us look into the challenges of artificial intelligence into the various fields. So I am starting with challenges of artificial intelligence, because they're also posing the various challenges. Firstly, the basic and the first challenge is ethical and the regulatory standards. So ethical challenge, how it is ethical challenges, because they are utilizing your and concerning your data, which may cause the threat to your privacy. So data use may compromise your privacy. Okay, so data privacy could be a bigger threat, especially for let's say if you are also a patient, so whose data, if his or her data goes into the public. So example, if I may write, patient's data, if it goes public, it may severely compromise with his, right to life under article 21A of Indian constitution, sorry, article 21 of the Indian constitution. Second, in the field of agriculture, it might be very difficult to assemble data from different sensors and get into this, so it might be quite expensive. Now, not be useful for a small marginal farmer, quite expensive. So since 86% of our farmers in India are small and marginal farmers. You know what is the definition of small and marginal farmers? The definition of a small and marginal farmer is that they should have less than 5 or less than acres of land. If they have less than 5 acres of land, they are called small and marginal farmers. So 86% of farmers in India are small and marginal farmers. So eventually it becomes very difficult for them to utilize the artificial intelligence because they are quite expensive. They could not simply possess to hold them because they are quite expensive. Then since thirdly, we can generalize this point because they are quite expensive, so it may create the issue of fairness and better interoperability, because it will not be equitably held by every person. So issue of equity and fairness. Okay, these are the concern. Then also there are if you utilize it in the manufacturing sector or any sector which is driven by labor, so it may actually, artificial intelligence has the potential to cause displacement of labor, and displacement of labor will actually create the labor unrest, will create unemployment. It will create unemployment in the economy, and unemployment is not good because it creates social unrest. It has unemployment itself is the biggest cause, one of the biggest challenge for Indian economy. So it's a social issue along with economical challenges that it poses. Economical challenges that it poses. Then also there is the use of like artificial intelligence in the field of let's say environment, or in the case of entertainment. So there are broadly because of the data privacy and consent issues. They are grossly violated. So these are the broader like ethical issues and some of the real issues in the use of the artificial intelligence in various sectors. So overall, the conclusion should be such that artificial intelligence is one of the greatest invention by the human civilization, and it should be used it should be used to an extent that it should not be substituting labor, rather it should be augmenting labor. It should be augmenting labor, and AI should be utilized in sync with humanity, and not against humanity, not against humanity. You all might have heard about the chat GPT, which is making headlines these days. Chat GPT, I think the new version 4.2 has launched. So this again a very smart artificial intelligence structure, which is giving you information based sentences, information based sentences. So these are actually have the potential to replace the humans from the various industries. So the real and the actual outcome of this artificial intelligence is yet to be seen by the humanity, but overall one has to be mindful with regulations to ensure that any technology must not compromise with the humanity, and it must not be used against humanity by way of its various application like data privacy, consent issues, and other cyber crimes that comes with technology itself. So I think this is how we can wrap up about. So there are certain positives which we have discussed in various sector, and there are certain challenges too in the artificial intelligence. I think the balance between the two is where we need to strike upon to get to the better results of the artificial intelligence for the society. If you have liked this video, kindly like and share it, and if you have any queries you can actually put down in the comment section. We will surely respond back to you. Thank you.